welcome back to Vlogmas. This should be the most exciting week of Vlogmas because this is Christmas week. It is Monday the 21st of December, and I'm sure plenty of you, maybe if you're not in the UK, not so much, but I'm sure anybody in the UK will have known that there has been new announcements made for rules, regulations and guidance surrounding COVID. Basically pre-Saturday, and I know there'll be lots of people in the UK who already know this, so I'm sorry if I'm boring you. But I just feel, if I don't talk about it, it's not going to be out my fucking head and I'm going to be just doom and gloom. So I'm going to try and get it off my chest now. Maybe not even put this in a vlog, maybe just film it and fucking watch it back myself to make sense of things. Pre-Saturday, the plan was that between something like the 23rd and the 27th or something like that, there was like 5 days where you would be allowed to see people from another household, up to 3 families and up to 8 people. It was just a rough guidance of this is what we're saying you should do. And my plan, because if anybody's new around here and you don't know what, I'm a nurse. I know I fucking always say it and I know you'll be like, yeah, we know, shut the fuck up. We've been working in this throughout, and I think to a certain degree we've probably, in the health service, got used to things. I'm not saying that means we're lackadaisical in our work, certainly not, but we are used to things and we know how to deal with, like, I know what I need to do to keep myself safe. I am in 2 risk factor groups. I've had open heart surgery and I have type 1 diabetes, so I am in 2 risk factor groups, and every now and again, you know, in work we might have to work with someone who's got positive COVID. Like, that's just what it happens. We work in a ward, so I know what I need to do to keep myself safe as possible, and I am not at as high a risk as people who maybe have the likes of a cystic fibrosis or who are undergoing cancer treatments and things like that. Now, I am not high risk, I am moderate risk. I know what I need to do. So with that being said, my plans for Christmas, because I am working on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, were very stringent, and my plan was that my mum, who lives in a different area from me, she doesn't live in Glasgow, we were all reduced down to level 3, which meant she was also in level 3, which was good. If we had still been in 4 and she'd been in 3, I would never have suggested this, because you're not supposed to travel in amongst tiers. But as far as I was concerned, I was thinking we're in the same tier. My mum and her partner have not seen anybody else. Apart from going to shops for food and stuff like that, they haven't been in any tier 4 areas, and they have seen nobody else at all. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to book a restaurant and we're going to go for a nice meal before Christmas, because obviously I am working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And as of Saturday, just past, it's Monday today, they decided that you're only allowed to travel on Christmas Day. And on Christmas Day, you can have up to 3 households and up to 8 people. If I wasn't working on Christmas Day, that means that my mum, she could have came to my house, my in-laws could have came to my house, and me and Alan could have been here, which would have been 6 people from 3 different households under the one roof, which quite frankly I think is more detrimental, because I'm bringing more people together from different areas. Obviously I'm very stringent and very safe, like I get changed and all that kind of stuff in the hospital. Everything goes into an alginate bag. I bring it home and wash it separately in my own washing machine. Like, I do all that anyway because of my work. Sorry. I do all these things, and we've really stuck to the rules here. Me and Alan, we've really stuck to the rules to the best of our ability, and I'm starting to feel a bit now like they need to let people have common sense. This locking the country down every 3 weeks is not working, and people aren't giving a shit. And now situations like this arise where I will not see my mum on Christmas, and I know there's going to be a lot of people, including people who are in these high risk categories, who will say, for 1 year could you just go without seeing your mum to save the rest of the year? I understand that. I understand that completely. I don't think we should be having big shindigs and parties and things like that. In the same breath though, I lost my dad, and I just can't help but keep thinking, what if something happens to my mum and it's been nearly 9 months and I've seen her twice? and I would be doing everything safe. If she lived in Glasgow, I'd be able to meet her for that meal. And now, I can't. And I can't do it on Christmas Day because I'm working. I'm just thinking, fuck you, and all you bastards who didn't fucking stick to the rules. I'm so angry about it. I just wanted one afternoon where we could go and have a meal, stick to the rules, not go in each other's houses. It's just shit. It's pure shit. And I'm fed up. I'm so fed up, and I know everybody's fed up. I know there's people in a much worse situation than me. I think about Alan's wee uncle, the one down in Birmingham. He's going to be sitting down there on Christmas Day by himself. My friend's mum, she lives in London and she's disabled. And my friend was supposed to be going to London to see her mum. She'd arranged it. And now we're not allowed to have cross-border travel. And my friend's she's at the stage where she's like, I might just fucking go anyway. I'm not saying she will, but she's just at a stage where everybody's at a stage where I don't think they're going to stick to it anyway. And then I think, what's the fucking point? What is the point in 9 months being? What is the point in the work that everybody's done, the work that I've seen colleagues and myself do? What's the point? And then I feel like, well, I feel like, you know, I should be allowed to see my mum. So I'm feeling a bit hypocritical as well, but I just think, like, it's getting ridiculous. And I've already said to my mum, the risk is I'm putting you and Michael at risk, because Alan is still having to go to his work, although works in an office on his own, so he doesn't see people like I do. And I obviously work in a hospital. And my mum was like, I don't really care anymore. I just want to see you. I just want to see you. She was like, I'll take the risk. And I think the thing, oh, sorry, hold on. Ay. Merry Christmas. I think the thing that is annoying me the most is if she lived in this area, this would be allowed. She would be allowed to come and meet me at a restaurant on the 23rd and have a meal, and nobody would, it would be fine. We wouldn't be breaking any rules. And I know there'll be kind people who posted this video being like, just do it, just do it, it's fine. But it really sits not right with me, and I don't know what I'll do. It's Monday today. I've got till tomorrow to cancel it. I'll see how I feel. So that's the start of my week. I'm really sorry. That was really quite depressing. But that's the start of my week. I'm just fed up. And I think, as far as I know so far, it might be up till the 18th of January. We're in a full lockdown again. My birthday is on the 20th of January, so maybe we could just have a belated, like a birthday thing instead. I'm off the week of my birthday. Maybe we'll do that instead. Anyway, my plan this week: pop to the shops, the supermarket, either today or tomorrow. It's 11 o'clock. I've not done much this morning because I just feel like shit. Pop to the shops and edit some videos. That's my plan. And my plan was to Wednesday meet my mum, but no, I don't think that will go ahead. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Oh, I'm gonna need to, I'll need to start this again happier, I feel. I'm gonna get a shower, try and make myself feel a wee bit better. I will come back to you when I'm feeling slightly more festive, but I think we're all feeling it now. And this is probably not the video you want to see when you're already feeling a bit shit, but I'm just feeling like shit now. I'll go there now, I'll finish my coffee, and I'll come back to you when I'm feeling a bit more festive. Thanks for listening to the rant, and I'll see you later. So I've spoken to my mum at length, and she's basically just kind of like, I'm coming anyway, I don't care. If I get a fine, I get a fine. And I'm like, oh, mum, like, please be careful. I've kind of said to her, let's not risk going to a restaurant or anything like that, because, you know, they might take details or they might ask for ID, and then, you know, on the driving license it'll say she's from Fife. I don't know. So I said to her, like, let's not do that. Let's just see what the weather's like on Wednesday. Her partner Michael is got mum here in Glasgow who's in a nursing home, and he's been told by the nursing home he's allowed to visit from behind a perspex screen, and his appointment is at 1:30, I think. So they're gonna go and see his mum. Well, only Michael. My mum can't get in, she'll just sit in the car. And he'll go and see his mum just to say hello to her for Christmas. So they're gonna do that anyway. So they're gonna be in the area. I can't say I'm in agreement, but my mum is a grown woman and I can't tell her what to do. So if she's gonna be in the area anyway, she said, why don't we just meet up, have a walk, we'll wrap up, we'll have to wrap up, and swap gifts. We'll not like open them, especially if it's pissing or raining. I know Scotland, but we'll just swap parcels and maybe get a wee takeaway coffee. I don't know what's going to happen, but that's the best we can do at the moment, and I'll have to just accept that. And come January, that might just have to be it, and it's better to see her in some matter than none at all, I suppose. I will see her for a walkabout coffee, I suppose. That'll be it, but it's better to see her than nothing at all. I'll just be glad to see her, even if it's socially distanced and even if it's outside. Just in case you're looking at me thinking, what is going on here? It's like straight up party eyes. I've just done a video. It's the 5 products, 1 glam look thing. It was Emily Noel that done it originally, but I actually seen Cara C doing it, so I have now done that. I've just filmed that. It will probably go up before this vlog does, so I'm going to go and edit that now and then have some dinner. And tomorrow I'm waiting on a delivery in the morning, but then I might actually have a little nip out to the supermarket as I said I would, so that's my plan. And I'll check in with you tomorrow, but I'm feeling a bit better now, and we'll see how this goes. We'll see how it goes. So we are looking super sexy this morning. It's actually Tuesday now. I know I left you yesterday in a bit of disarray. Today I've got quite a lot to do, as I said. I'm going to get myself together. I've got like every makeup brush under the sun to wash. Do you ever get that way where you just keep pulling out another makeup brush and you're like, I'll just use this one's clean. Before you know it, they're all out and you're like, oh shit, I don't have a single one to actually put anything on with now. So I've got to go and wash my makeup brushes, and I'm going to go and whiten my teeth at the moment. It says like it's like a kit for a week and you'll have nice white teeth by the end of it. Generally, I've been using it for a long time now. I done it for a week the first time and it was too much for my teeth. I've got relatively sensitive teeth and it was just too much. So what I try and do is do it maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and I feel that does enough for me. We're never going to have perfect veneers here, but you know, it does enough. I've done my skincare already. I'm just using that spray that I got from Lumen as a bit of a topper, and I will go and do this just now and go and wash my makeup brushes. Terribly exciting stuff, and then I will actually get out to the shops. Hey, back in the car. I've just realised I've still got that hanging off my ear. Sorry. Back in the car again. So I have been out this morning. I'm struggling. I'm really tired. I feel shit today. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, I think it's this time of year. For a lot of people, I've seen them saying the fact that they've been working constantly all year round. The whole stress of the year that it has been anyway, and then when they actually finally stop for a bit of a break over Christmas, like they just get overwhelmed and like really start to feel the effects of burnout. But equally, I feel like he's never gonna get in next to me. Sorry, I had to let somebody into the car next to me there because they parked far too close to me. I actually hadn't parked too close to them, they parked too close to me, but I thought I'll just move so that they can actually get into their car. Yeah, so I feel like obviously because of my job we don't really take a break as such at Christmas. We obviously have to work right through. But I think on the whole, sorry, I'm opening a panini. Everybody is just feeling it this year. I got a brain baking panini because it's fucking Christmas and I can't be bothered. Managed to get my mum some slippers though, because I was trying to find slippers. I am now going to go and head to an actual supermarket, Asda, try and get some foodstuffs for me and Alan and for my work. But I am also going to try and get some pyjamas for Alan, and that is me done. I'm doing no more. I will be going home to wrap my presents and that's it. Tomorrow, chill day, working on Thursday, Friday. That is it. Done. But yeah, I'll go home, wrap some presents. We'll have a wee chat then too. But at the moment, I am so tired. Everybody does this, so don't they? Get ourselves so fucking wound up about Christmas, and it's all over in a day, and we're just like, oh my god. Can't even dread to think what it might feel like if you're somebody, like a wedding, if you're planning a wedding or something. I'm not married, so I don't have to worry about these things, but I can only imagine the stress of it, because it's stressful enough just to do Christmas every year. Ugh. Let me just show you what I picked up in Boots though, because I picked up my mum a couple of wee bits. So I got her some slippers. That's not hellish exciting, some slippers. They look really granny-ish, I know, and my mum is far from being a wee granny. She's not like that at all. She's very cool, hip and happening. But my mum had a terrible car accident when I was 20, so, you know, nearly 14 years ago now. She needs to have good support shoes. Like, she struggles if it's like flimsy, so if they're like backless slippers or the boot type soft slippers, it's sore on her ankles, so that's why I get her those ones, because they actually have a good back on them, which I know they're not very glamorous, but they help her feet, and that's what she asks for. She's glamorous in every other aspect, I can assure you. And then I picked up, so I seen this online on Boots and it was sold out, and I thought, what the fuck? I love the No. 7 Hydroluminous Foundation, and they've brought this out. I thought it might just be new packaging, Hydroluminous, but it's not. What it is like an Aqua Release Skin Perfector Tinted Moisturiser, 8-hour coverage, and 8-hour hydration with light coverage. And I thought, oh, hello. The lady in Boots, lovely service. She squeezed some, like, she had a tester, and what she does was she squeezed it into a little pot like you used to put your tomato sauce in, and or ketchup, whatever you want to call it. And McDonald's, you know those wee paper cups, those wee things? Those. She squeezed it into one of them, and then she let me put it on the back of my hand, and I was like, it's very watery texture, but I think something would be up my street, and considering I like the Hydroluminous Foundation, I thought, why not try this as a bit of a tinted moisturiser? I don't think there's any SPF in it at all, but that's fine because I would always put my SPF 50 on it anyway. I also picked up this for my mum, Oli. She likes the classic Oli Beauty Fluid. She's used it her whole life, and the truth has to be that my mum looks phenomenal given the age that she is. She looks absolutely fantastic. So she's doing something right. We're all using these fancy ingredient things. She's just using good old oil of Oli. Oh, somebody's playing their music. Oil of Oli, and she loves it. Oil of Yuli, as I remember when I was younger, that's what it's called. So anyway, she's got this. I've thought I would try this one instead. It's anti-aging moisturiser, I know, and she'll not take offence, don't worry. And should it even be called that? Probably not. But it also has an SPF of 30 in it, which I think she's a bit lackadaisical about her SPF. So how she looks as good as she does, fuck knows. But I thought at least that way she might actually start wearing some SPF. She wears that every day. And also from No. 7, I picked up the Lift and Illuminate Primer. This one here, it's like the purple one. I don't know if you'll see that. But this one, as far as I could read, was the one that's like flexible primer, doesn't migrate into fine lines or wrinkles, creating a smooth base for flawless makeup application. Now, there was this one and there was a Radiance one. And I was that close to picking up both of them because I thought I would probably like the Radiance one. Do I want to try this one? And I thought this one's probably more suited to my mum, I think. And my mum already has, I would say my mum's got more of an oily skin than a dry skin. So I think she would actually really appreciate this. So I thought I'll get her this and get her that as a little stocking filler. But because I picked up two things from No. 7, they had a deal on, which I'm sure they'll still have on if they don't go into a super duper sale. Because we're going back down into lockdown on Boxing Day, I noticed that all the sales have already started. Makes sense. But this was what they were giving away with it. It's like a shimmer all night palette, face and eye palette, 6 eyeshadows, 2 highlighters, 1 face brush and 1 eye brush. And they are actual brushes, and as I can remember, No. 7 brushes, they're alright, they're not bad. They're not the worst, put it that way. So in a free set, I thought that was quite nice. I do have my sparkly nails on, look. I don't know if you noticed that earlier. This I'm going to gift to Alan's mum for her stocking, because my mum is like me. She's probably got more makeup than she knows what to put on her face. Whereas Alan's mum's a bit more like, she likes makeup but doesn't treat herself enough. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to pop that in her stocking. And then I just got a couple of hair clips, which isn't terribly exciting. But I noticed when I was dyeing my hair the other day that I've lost my hair clip. It's gone. Absolutely no idea where it went. Cat's probably put it under the couch somewhere. I don't know. It's gone. Anyway, I'm going to finish this and I'm going to go to Asda. Then I'll be back with you. Probably back at the house if I don't speak to you after Asda. Only if something remarkable happens in Asda will I come and speak to you in Asda. And I'll see you in a bit. Hey, just back in the house now. Do you know what? Asda was okay actually. I was kind of dreading it. I thought it was going to be hellish. But it was actually alright. Do you know what I kind of love about this time of year? No matter how shit the year has been, no matter how crap things have been, you know, the weather's crap, anything. Just people saying things like, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, or like, have a lovely Christmas, when they're saying bye to you. And I just think, fuck, like, however shit things get, humankind or human nature, although we lose a lot of fucking, what's the word in it? Respect and like hope for human nature, like, what's the fucking, there's a phrase, it's gone from my head, I'm not getting it back. But you know, like, we all like lose a bit of hope and things like that, and we just think, oh, the human race is fucked, it's fucked. And then it comes to this time of year and people are just like so kind, and they're just like, you know, oh, hope you have a lovely day, like talking away to you, just looking forward to Christmas, even though we know we're all gonna have a pretty shitty Christmas. Anyway, I ended up picking up quite a few bits in Asda actually, so I got the rest of my Christmas like bits done that. We are fucking finished, absolutely. But I also picked up, there was a coat, didn't need a coat, but it was down from something like £50, which I know in George is expensive, like who's paying £50 in George? Nobody. But it was down to like £20, and I thought, that is a lovely coat, and it's like a big fur coat, teddy bear coat, and I thought, yeah, okay, Santa myself, fantastic. But I also got to pick up Alan some jammies. I got him Pac-Man jammies. Well, I'll show you them, hold on. Everything's hidden in my wardrobe, and my wardrobe is about to collapse with the amount of shite that I've got in it. That is the coat there, very nicely folded away, lovely. Take care of your clothes. I will hang it up, I promise. I just haven't had a chance because I need to actually sort out, like, this is the Christmas stash, and I need to be able to sort out what's getting taken out for wrapping and stuff. So I ended up getting them these. I thought they were quite cute, little Pac-Man jammies. Hold on, I'm just gonna put you, sorry, I'm just putting you down there because it's easier for me to then look at things. Got my mother-in-law this little jumper, no intention at all, but I guess because, well, Asda won't shut on Boxing Day, but the George part of Asda might, so because everything's shutting down on Boxing Day, a lot of the sales, I think I mentioned that already, might have already started. So I got her this jumper and I thought it was really nice. It's like pinky beigey, and it's kind of up her street, I think, I hope. And it was on sale, it was on like £9. But I thought, that's lovely, give her that. And I picked up Alan a set of pyjamas as well. These weren't on sale, but I just like the colouring of them, kind of like rust and the check, so I got them. And I also picked up this, and it was £3! £3, and it's the kind of t-shirt that's right up my street. It's like a band t-shirt, but it's not, so it's like washed out, you know. It says you got this on it. I thought that was quite cute, and it was £3, so I thought, give me that, smashing. I'm not lifting that coat out because as soon as I do, everything will just collapse. So I'll show you the coat at another time, I'm sure. What else was I going to say? Right, so now I feel a bit frantic. Now, is this not what Christmas is all about? So now what I need to go and do, because I got some writing icing, which was a proper skinny nozzle, and I was like, right, fuck trying to make my own icing because I just do not have time. And obviously the icing piping that I bought before was just too thick. It wasn't like proper, right, nice decorative icing. So managed to get that in Asda. So I'm going to decorate my ginger biscuits to put them in little bags. And I am going to, we've kept the booking for Macmillan's. I think we still might go, even though my mum might not be able to come along. She might just come and drop things off. Oh, don't even ask, don't even involve yourself in it, I'm going to be honest with you. But we've kept the booking for Macmillan's, so me and Alan are still going to go. So that'll be like our wee Christmas dinner, because we're not going to make a whole Christmas dinner for just us two sitting in here at 8 o'clock at night on Christmas Day. So I think what I'm going to do is, I might either wrap his presents first thing tomorrow morning when he's away out the house, or I'm going to do it the night, but I think I'm cutting it fine. So I think I might do my ginger biscuits instead. Would you like to see what is in my bags for my work colleagues though? Because those are now completed. Okay, so these are my little bags for my work colleagues. Basically, there's female ones and male ones, and they have their names on them. I'm sure I showed you this before. So that's for a girl called Esther in my work. So she's got a little Cup 1E on it. A little bottle of fizz because, you know, it's nice. A little pack of socks because it's nice. I also put in a little hot drinking chocolate because if they don't drink, then, you know, drinking chocolate. And a sweetie. Where's the sweetie? I can't find it now.
And a wee sweetie as well. I also picked up these for my work because, you know, on the day you still want to feel Christmassy. So I got some napkins and some gold paper plates and some flutes, but obviously we are not drinking while working in the hospital. We just have some nice Schlur or like alcohol-free Prosecco, that kind of thing, like kiddie on alcohol drinks, but it'll feel fancy. In the other bags, in the ladies' other, wait, I'll show you because I've got this one here, it's a bit easier to get into. I obviously mentioned that I had the mugs with their names on them, so there's mugs and socks that came as part of a set, so that came to the same price as the cup and the pen, so that's why that is in there. But also some of the ladies have got wine, and then in the boys' ones I put a wee can of beer and a wee bag of coins, because it's like traditional to give coins, isn't it? And then just one of these wee tins for like men. Look at that cat up there. She always goes on top of the fridge. She's a nutbag. Anyway, so everybody on Christmas Day will have a gift to open, because it's kind of shit having to work Christmas Day and you're not with your family, but you got to make the most of it. And it's like my family from home away from home, so to speak, because if I'm not there, I'm usually at my work. That is the gist of it. So yeah, that's all my little gift bags for my work put together, and all I'm going to do now is start icing the ginger biscuits. I'll put all my other shopping away because I got like cold meats and stuff to take into work on Christmas Day, all within date. But I got all that stuff, and now I'm just going to tidy all that away, put my feet up. I've got a little video to upload this evening, so I'm going to do that. That's pretty much it just now, so I'll probably come back to you tomorrow when I'm wrapping gifts. Good morning. So it is the 23rd of December, so we have 2 sleeps till Santa Claus is here. Got a lot of my wrapping done last night. I just don't have Alan's done, so I need to do that this morning. It's 10 o'clock. I'm up a little later than normal, but you know, just not been feeling great this week. I think, like I said, just burnout. But got all my gifts under the tree. There we go. Isn't that nice? This is obviously not wrapped yet. A classic gift, especially if you live in the UK. Links, anybody that's around about my age. Did any boy that went to a disco not have this on? I'm sure he did. Hello, yes, I see you. Hello. Yeah, so my gifts are under there now. So the plan this morning is that Alan's away to his work and I'm going to get the rest of his gifts wrapped and put them under the tree. But also, I iced my gingerbreads last night, right? Very pleased with how they came out, if I do say so myself. The smaller nozzle right icing type thing, or not right icing, decorative icing, came out much nicer. But I left them on my sideboards like yesterday evening thinking, that's fine, they'll dry. And I've woke up this morning, I think they're still wet. I don't know how long it's going to take for these to dry. That's them there. I thought they were super cute, but you know, I thought I'll just kind of touch the edge of one and see if it's dry yet. I think it was actually the Christmas tree one I tried. I thought I'll just touch the edge ever so slightly. And it's still a little soft, so I don't know how long it's going to take for that white icing to properly dry, because I need to try and get these in bags, but... Oh, buzzer, who's that? Okay, so I absolutely know what this is and what has happened. So obviously at the end of last week's vlog you would have seen I didn't get my Secret Santa parcel. So my friend was like, I don't know what's happened, let me look into it. And yesterday she messaged me in the morning and she said, look, I'm just going to get Amazon to send another one over because obviously it's been lost along the way. I don't know what's happened. Because she'd obviously ordered stuff, then wrapped it nicely and posted it via Yodel, I want to say, and it just never showed up. So she was basically like, okay, I'm just going to send it via Amazon. I'm just going to order the same stuff and send it via Amazon. So that's what that is. But also... yesterday evening when I was doing my gingerbread biscuits, the door went and I was like, who the fuck's that? And there was this parcel, this very dishevelled looking Christmas parcel, and I was like, what is this? And it said damaged on the front of it, and the guy's like, you sign for this please? And I was like, aye, no bother. Just signed it, didn't even think about it. And then I got inside the house and I thought, hold on a wee minute, if I just signed for something to say it doesn't matter if there's something missing out of this or whatever it is. So I phoned my friend and I'm like, look, see the parcel you're going to send me, was it in this wrapping paper? She said, yeah. I was like, right, okay, it's just arrived. It was fine, everything that she sent was intact. I think what happened was it just fell out of the parcel and they had to rewrap it, so it became a little delayed. So what she got me, hold on, I'll just show you what she got me. We have to come back through to the living room to show you because I've left them in here. But she got me a wee lucky cat. It's like an ornament, but it also has a little book with you, all about the Japanese culture of the lucky cat. And it tells you about what kind of different things, a 32-page illustrated book on the history of this ancient talisman. But she knows I love cats and I just thought it was super cute. So she got me that, and she got me, I mentioned about my record player, she got me Spice on vinyl. Now, anybody that's watching me, if you've watched me for any amount of time, you're kind of thinking, I thought you were a rock chick. Yes, I am a rock chick. But I'm also 34 years old nearly, and when I was a mere tiny little thing, Spice Girls were pretty big shit. So I do like the Spice Girls. I did go and see them on tour last year. Was it last year or the year before? It must have been last year. Went to see them on tour last year with my friend Charlie, and the two of us are absolute rock chicks. And she's a bit more like goth chick, a bit more kind of modesty and all that kind of stuff. I find that a little depressing, but I'm a little bit more rock chick. But you know, you gotta admit to you love your cheesy stuff when you're a little teenager. I mean, at the same time, I was probably dipping my toe into a little bit of rock and roll, but at that point, you're still very much following the dance moves of the pop stars, and that's what I was doing. So that's what she got me, and I thought it was so kind and very cute. I'm gonna put the kettle on now, so give me a minute, because it'll just start. You're sitting in a cupboard right now, so you know. There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap presents for Alan this morning, stick on a wee bit of music, do that too, and then what my plan is to get myself a bit more glam, because I'm going to do a little bit of a get ready with me. I'm going to use my Pat McGrath palettes. I tried them at the weekend and I'm going to use it again and do a little get ready with me, just a little chit chat video. While I'm doing that, it means I've got time to actually get ready to do something, and then I think my mum is going to come and drop presents off. She's not coming in the house, don't worry. And I'm sure there's lots of people watching this being like, yeah right, I'm sure she's not coming in the house, but I can assure she will not be coming in the house. That sounds like I'm super cruel towards my mum. I'm not, I'm sure, but she knows what I'm like, and yeah, that will not be happening. So she's going to drop some gifts off for us, and I've got some to hand to her. But then I think me and Alan are going to go and keep our reservation, because at the end of the day, it's a waste of a reservation otherwise. Sorry, camera cut out when I was doing that there. But yeah, so basically I think small businesses are needing all the support and help they can get at the moment. So I thought if I cancel that reservation quite last minute, then it's not going to be very good chat for them. It's going to be like, will they get that reservation filled and stuff. So we're going to keep that reservation anyway and go and get something nice to eat, because we're not going to have a proper Christmas dinner. I'll be having lasagna in work. I don't know if I'd mentioned that already. I'm not having a traditional Christmas dinner, and obviously we're not going to cook a whole turkey or anything like that for us here. So we're gonna go and have a nice Christmas dinner today on the 23rd instead. So yeah, just gonna sit here, get some wrapping done, and I know you'll be like, this vlog number 4 is just full of fucking wrapping, but I'm very last minute. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, I did my wrapping at the start of the month, it was all done, and I'm like, no. So I'm gonna sit here, get my wrapping done, stick a bit of music on, and then I'm gonna get myself glamorized to go for some nice, it's actually more like a lunch I suppose, 3:15 the reservation is for. So yeah, it should be good. We're gonna go and do that. I probably will get a little like walk out and about with my mum when she gets here, because the reservation isn't till 3:15. She gets here, then maybe we'll go for a wee stoat about first, which should be nice, just to be able to actually see her. So at the start of the week I was, you know, weeping and wailing, and I was like, this is shit. And my mum's situation as well, it was my dad's birthday yesterday, so the 22nd. I didn't really mention it, but the 22nd of December is my dad's birthday. And I think that, and she's thinking I'm her only one, and you're just kind of like, you're not going to see each other. That's made her really sad, and she's just thinking, bugger this, I'm just getting in the car, I know I can be there in an hour, in a couple hours probably, actually, she's quite a slow driver. But I could be there in a couple hours and just at least go for a walk and
give Christmas presents in for you to have to open on Christmas Day. Oh my god, right, so I just got in the shower there. I look a little bit more human to you maybe, but I was in the shower and then all of a sudden the buzzer went. I wasn't expecting any more deliveries and boom, there was another delivery. But basically I had my music blaring, so I had this really old playlist on. It was all like, I don't know, Soundgarden, Queens of the Stone Age, like Rage Against the Machine, like all that kind of stuff. If you know what I'm on about, you know what I'm on about. But it happened to be that Marilyn Manson's The Beautiful People came on. And so anyway, the buzzer goes and I'm in the shower and I'm like, fuck me. So that's me, quickly, towel around me, house coat on, jump to the door, and this guy's like, oh, just got delivery for you. I says, okay, fine. And I came at the door and it's this guy with like a ponytail, like a long ponytail. And I thought, oh, this guy's with it. He knows, he knows. He's not gonna look at me funny. And he was like, it's Alana. I was like, yep, it's Alana. And then he was like that, good choice of music. And I was like, yes! Like, made me feel cool. But kind of made my day. Anyway, so that was, oh god. Then I went and like actually pulled myself together. I've got my skincare and all that on now. I'm going to go film a little get ready with me with my Pat McGrath and get ready with me for my meal this afternoon. That is my plan at the moment, but that just made my fucking day, so it did. Anyway, gonna go and do that now. I'll catch up with you once I'm done. I'll show you my outfit, what I'm wearing, etc. All that kind of stuff, and I'll see you later. Alright, so here is my... You can't even see it. It's going to be too dark. You can't see that it's got a lovely bow and it's velvet. It's not as effective. I wonder if I can lighten it up a bit. Not really. So it's like velvet with a trim and a nice bow as well. Love it. Oh, there we go. You can see it a little better there. But love it so much. Hello and Merry Christmas. It is Boxing Day today. Obviously, as you know, I was working Christmas Day yesterday, but this morning it's very much lazy day. Me and Alan had a few cheeky libations last night and neither of the two of us are feeling very fresh, which is pretty, just a little hungover, just a little bit. But we've got bacon on the go at the moment, so we have frozen bacon. Sorry, light on that cupboard. We're gonna have frozen bacon, we're gonna chill out. Probably not do very much today, probably watch a lot of movies and things like that. I think Boxing Day sometimes is the best day, to be honest with you, because it's just like the calm, the chill, you're not trying to cook a meal or anything, you're just eating leftovers. Although we didn't have Christmas lunch. Obviously I was at work yesterday. I think Alan had a leg of lamb or something. He went to see his mum and dad yesterday, so he had that with them, but we don't really have any leftovers, but we've got plenty of biscuits and cheese, lots of chocolate. So we're gonna have some bacon now, but that is the gist of it at the moment because we're both feeling a tad delicate, just a little bit. But you saying Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas. What did Santa bring you? And it's time for a DVD. Right, so I'm gonna end this vlog here because I'm gonna eat my bacon roll and feel a bit more human. And that's it. That's it. Hope you all had a lovely Christmas. Hope you all had a lovely day, whatever you were doing, despite all the restrictions and things like that. So, see you later.